What's up, YouTube? FatKingstv coming at you for my week 49 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had back in July of 2013. Coming at you from a new location, parking lot of work in my truck. I took a little break to record this because I've got an event tonight, which we'll talk about. But so let's talk a little bit about last week. So last week, I had a loss, which I was pretty excited about, down to 211. Unfortunately, after I went to the nutritionist, I found out that both of those pounds were muscle, and actually that my body fat percentage had gone up. Not that my amount of body fat on me had gone up, but because the muscle had dropped, of course, the percentage of fat in my overall body was up. So that pissed me off pretty good, and I was pretty self-destructive that night, Wednesday night. I was really mad after working that hard and that rough to basically cut body fat, put on muscle. I've been doing a lot more of the weightlifting and stuff. And I just kind of was like, fuck it. My wife was making muffins, which I don't know why, but the kids wanted muffins and stuff. We really don't need that crap around the house anyway, but she was making them. So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to have two of them. And I had one of each flavor. And then, I just didn't give a shit. And then I was in a really bad mood, and I went to bed early. And then next morning I got up and got done feeling sorry for myself, and then I went back to work. So what does that mean? I upped my proteins up to 120 grams per day, between 120 and 130 per my nutritionist's recommendations based on my workout and my body composition. Check with your nut. To see what's right for you, but that's what she wants me doing to try and put the muscle back on it, since that's my goal. So she's working with me on that. And let's take a look at what my diet has looked like. I have pulled some charts down here off of FitnessPal. As you can see here, here's my overall calories for the week, for the last 7 days. Of course, it's counting today, but I haven't really finished today's stuff. Here's total proteins. Here's the total carbohydrates. Here's the total fats. And then, to kind of, take advantage of the 2 pounds I'd lost, get to goal, be where I need to be. I also upped my exercise last week. Here's what that looks like. And then as far as exercise goes, let's talk a little bit about that as well. So in the pull-ups in my 10 to 5 set that I've been talking about started to feel a lot more easy. I mean, they're not easy, but they're easier. I was like, all right, finally I'm getting some gains here. I did end up benching 80% of my body weight last Thursday as well, which was a nice plus. I'd like to, or 80% of my goal weight, I should say. So I'm trying to get up to 210 on the bench, but I was at 80%, which is good. That wasn't too bad at all. I did it 3 times, so I wasn't feeling like it was impossible. But, I got a ways to go to get from 168 up to 210. That's going to be a good long amount of work. It's not a lot of weight, but it's a respectable amount of weight. So we'll leave it at that. Then Friday we had our cardio party, which is never a party, but it was outside, and we were running uphill. We were sprinting uphill, an incline in the parking lot there. And the first run up, I was the first one there, which shocked me. And then I spent the rest of the day chasing the little skinny 110-pound women who were just flying up that hill. I could barely keep up in second, third place. I was in second place for a while, and then third place, and I just don't have the stamina to stay in the front running with those ladies. So those little sprints up the hill and then jog back down the hill was pretty interesting. And then, I'm like, hey, we're so close to goal. We just got to get this done. Let's add an extra workout day. So I went kayaking on Sunday, which I would have done anyway, to be honest. Not for the exercise, though. I probably would have been a little more leisurely. So I rode back and forth across the little lake there for an hour straight. That was good. And so, needless to say, I've been freaking sore. I mean, it's only Tuesday, and I feel like normally as sore as I am on a Friday. It was really hard to work out yesterday. I did the high rep, low weight class yesterday, and I was struggling the whole time through. And today's kickboxing, so I will be doing that as well. But I'm freaking sore and tired. So let's see what all of that did. I mean, all that hard work and all that eating, let's take a look. Yeah, that's right. I've had my largest gain of any single week in this entire journey. This morning I was, day of surgery, I was 332.8 or 151 kilograms. This morning I was 213.8. Geez, where have we seen this number before? Which is 97 kilograms. That's a 2.8 pound gain. I know that's a lot of swallowing in water. I know all this. Doesn't make it any easier to stomach. That's a 1.3 kilogram gain, which puts me back down into 119 pounds lost total and 454 kilograms lost total. I know I weighed, 111, or sorry, yeah, 111, right? 211.8 yesterday morning. I know that's all water, but it's just so fucking frustrating at this point. I just want to see 210 one day, even if it's not for the rest of the week. At this point, I'm just going to call it because I definitely am into I have different goals now. I have different strategies. I'm kind of into the phase 2 strategies now. And I feel like going back to the old phase 1 style of eating and working out, like lightening my workouts and lightening my eating, is just going to end up maybe causing more muscle loss. So I can't have that. That's not my long-term big goal, right? So last night I did measurements. I did pictures just for myself, basically. I may end up using those for goal video because I don't see you guys seeing much difference between 210 and 11 point whatever I was 8 yesterday morning. So I don't think that 1.8 pounds will be a big difference, or even 1 pound will be a big difference as far as photos or anything goes. And I see it now. Like I see, like, holy crap, I look thin in a lot of ways. A lot of skin, a lot of issues there still. I have one other issue that I'm not thrilled about physically, but I'm not going to point it out because I don't really want anybody focusing on that when they do see those pictures, if and when they see those pictures. So, and the other weird thing is I'm getting people starting to say, oh, you look too skinny, you're starting to look too skinny, your face looks too thin, etc. And I was like, yeah, they're crazy, but now I'm kind of seeing why they might be seeing that, especially my side profile shot I did last night, which I'm not going to include here. You're going to have to wait. That's going to go in a goal video if I ever see that, which I don't know I will anymore. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not in a good mood, in case you didn't notice. So that's that. I wanted to tag up on something that Ryan said about portion sizes and stuff when he was out at the restaurant. That made me think about my 700 calorie half burger. Normies should not be even eating a normal portion that you get in a restaurant. Everybody on the planet should be splitting meals if they're going out to eat. There's just too many goddamn calories in food, or there's too much quantity in food, rather, for the most part. I'm sure that there's, you get in a little bit higher quality restaurants, you get more quantity, less quantity, more quality. But for the most part, your staple restaurants are just high quantity, mediocre quality usually. So that's my thing. So, all right, one last tag up thing, and I gotta get back to work. So I am going out to a dinner tonight, which is a meetup from my last job, which I had over 6 years ago. A bunch of folks are getting together to, just hang out and catch up. Unfortunately, it won't be all of us, but a good portion of us. And those folks last saw me at 360. I think that back. I did get down to about 305 at one point when I was working with them, but not all of them were still working there at that point. So while I'm excited to get all the positive feedback and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, you lost so much weight, blah, 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 which maybe is what I need today, given my pissy mood. I'm not looking forward to the well, that's great, you lost weight. What did you do? Oh, you ate well, you exercised well, that's awesome. Oh, you had surgery? Oh, you know that. I've talked about this before. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that part of it. Matter of fact, I'm kind of like not in the mood for it today. I'm really, yeah, in case you didn't notice. All right, so that's my bitchy, whiny week 49. Let's hope that I see 210 before next Tuesday, because I just kind of am done with this fucking phase 1 bullshit in my head. And it's just like, I can't let a goal go. I just can't. Like, I have to see it. I've got to make it. It's stupid, and we're talking about a small amount of weight, but it's just how I'm wired, so we shall press on. All right, peeps. I will catch you next week, or actually I'll catch you on FatKings Friday, this Thursday, and we will go from there. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest with you. I got to talk to Tyrone. So, all right. Remember, it's good to be the king. Or that's what I keep telling myself.